So we're very systematic with how we launch our properties onto the market. Everything is very data driven. Everything we do is all based off data. I don't ever guess at anything. I look at the data and I make decisions based on it. We use a combination of a variety of things. Our top 5 lead sources in order: database, referrals from our database, open houses is huge for us, and then Zillow and Realtor. Those are our top 5. Virtually any business out there, any real estate business, your top 2 are always going to be database and referrals from it, or Sphere if you prefer to use that term. But your database and your referrals from your database are and should be your number 1 and 2 sources of business. And then it's usually a matter of what's number 3, 4, 5 for most people. So I'll hit all 3 of those for us. Open houses is a huge thing for us. So we look at launching listings onto the market a lot like Hollywood looks at launching movies. So like the new Joker movie just came out. They didn't just decide on Friday, like, yeah, today's a good day, let's just throw the movie up and see what happens. Like, it doesn't work that way, right? There's been a huge long buildup promoting the movie and getting a lot of interest in it before it ever goes up. But us realtors, we're just like, oh, I got pictures yesterday, I guess we'll just throw it up online today. What are you doing? Like, have some buildup, get some buzz going around your property. So be conscious of that. I see a lot of realtors really rush their listings to the market as well, where they meet with somebody today, it's Wednesday, and they promise the seller they're gonna have it on the market by Friday. Like, is that really what's in your seller's best interest? Now, there's obviously scenarios where they have to sell quick. Maybe they'll sell to an iBuyer now, but there's gonna be scenarios where that's not the case. More often than not, the seller's like, hey, I just want my price, I need to move in a couple months. Take your time when you're bringing your listings to the market. Some of the things that we do, we like to shoot twilight photos of our listings as soon as we sign them. So usually after we sign a listing, we'll shoot twilight photos, just the exterior only. We also have an interior designer who goes out and walks through the home at the same time. So by shooting the exterior photos and shooting them twilight kind of hides, maybe they don't have the greenest grass, maybe they don't have a bunch of pretty flowers or anything. You're not gonna see that stuff in twilight, it's just gonna focus on the house. But by having those twilight photos, you at least have something and you could start building a marketing campaign around it. So it should go up on Zillow coming soon. Probably should start running some social media ads around it. You can start getting some buzz going, just like Hollywood, get some buzz going around a movie. And then we have the interior designer walk through the inside and then give the seller a list of what they need to do to get the house ready. So now, while the seller is doing those things to get the house ready, which could just be reorganizing, it could be painting, it could be carpet, it could be whatever, you at least have some marketing time. You're getting some buzz going. Once the inside's done, then we come back, we shoot the inside, and then our launch week starts. So we're very systematic with how we launch our properties onto the market. Everything is very data driven. Everything we do is all based off data. I don't ever guess at anything. I look at the data and I make decisions based on it. So what we do on the Monday of launch week, we send out invitations to everybody in the neighborhood. I think I have one in my bag. I can show you guys. So these are our invitations, and so you'll see all the photos that are on here are just twilight photos because I didn't have interior photos of it, but because I already had the twilight photos, I was able to get this out even before the house was ready. So we mailed these out on a Monday. Tuesday we start running social media ads, which has gotten a lot harder because of HUD and all this other crap. But social media ads start running on Tuesday. Preferably we run those as videos and we promote whatever it is we're gonna have at the house. So we do a variety of different things. Like that one was barbecue and brew. We've done sushi and sake, coffee and crepes, mimosas and donuts, wings and beer, whatever. You know your demographic. Every demographic is gonna be a little bit different. So if you're in La Jolla and you did like pizza and beer, that might be a little bit weird, all right? Maybe you do something a little fancier. Maybe you do sushi and sake, right? You do something a little classier, wine and cheese or something like that. So like out in my neighborhood, I live in East County, it's a little bit more, I don't know how you describe it, but it's more blue collar. Wine and cheese is a little bit weird. If I do wine and cheese, I have guys rolling up with coolers full of beer because that's how they roll. So know your demographic, know your market, cater to it. So the social media ads.
How many people do you get at these events?
In my core neighborhood, we'll typically have 100 plus. So when I first started doing them, I'd usually have like 20 maybe, 15, 20. But it starts to become a thing in the neighborhood, and people start telling their friends, and it becomes a social event that everybody wants to come to.
Are you creating videos about these things as well? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Shooting video while they're there too?
Depends. On the cooler ones, like we have sushi. Like when we do sushi, they literally like roll sushi at the property. And we
How
film
many
that.
are you going to? Are you still going to all of them? Or?
Yeah, I don't sell a lot anymore.
But if you're doing it, then you're
But if I'm doing it, I'm doing it. I do it up. It's fun.
If
Like
it's an agent on your team, you're not showing up those.
no. No. We typically do them on Friday nights, which you can do for like another 3 weeks. What I have found is once it gets dark, nobody shows up. That's all bullshit on $1 Million Listing. Those people are all, just people that are coming to a party to be on TV. Those aren't like, you don't really have your parties on like 7 p.m. on a Friday. Nobody's coming. That's TV shit. It is. Yeah, you go ahead and try doing a 7 o'clock open house. Let me know how that works out for you. Wait. Before you leave, I want to share some more tips and tricks that we're using in our business to take it to that next level. Just click right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.